Can you try it now?
Now is it good? Can you hear me?
Hopefully that's good. I think so. You gonna be able to help me do this?
Yeah.
I'll give you something to show.
Should start off with the wallet.
Try it. Put it right up to the camera so you can see it. No, you're not gonna let it glare? Yeah, that'll work good enough. Never gets all this stuff. Or maybe we can even play some Hades in the background. Maybe even play Hades. Cause Hades rocks.
Is this his room?
Yeah, this is Zagreus's room. Zagreus's bedroom.
Nixie. Nixie. It's a dog.
That's the Nixie girl.
Nixie girl. We gotta show her off too.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's the Nixie girl.
This is a dog. This is a baby.
The dog. That's the dog.
This is a pit bull. This is a very dangerous dog. As you can see.
Very not so dangerous dog. She's a very not so dangerous dog.
No, she eats people.
No, she doesn't. Can I go to bed? Nixie. Nixie girl. She's my sweet Nixie girl. You gonna help me do this fun stream? You gonna help me do this fun stream? Are you? Are you, Nixie girl? That's okay. I wanted to show you to the camera anyway. I wanted to show you to the camera anyway, Nixie. Nixie. Sweet Nixie.
She snorts a lot.
Maybe that's a better light if I open
Makes me look very pale.
this. Gives you some better light. Yo, what's up? Clown Prince of Games, Ty the Spider, Chris 987. What's up, you guys? We're gonna do a affiliate appreciation stream for you guys today. We're very thankful. We'd have never made it this soon without this awesome community. The fairgrounds, the Clown Princess Fairgrounds, Funko Fino. Hope you're well. We're doing good. Yeah, we're just gonna as big as I can get the camera on right now. So we got a bunch of shit that we brought up, jug out a bunch of shit to show you guys. Fun stuff to say thanks for helping us reach affiliate. Man, it's nothing but love. Thank you, Spider. It's a very supportive community here. Lots of cool people. I've met some people and found some streamers I actually do like to watch, so it's been pretty cool. So we just drug out a bunch of shit as I promised. We got some Funkos and comics and toys we're going to show off and talk about a little bit. First thing I want to show you is this cool puzzle box. That's a puzzle box from Hellraiser, the movie. You get it up there closer so they can see it good. That's where my name Hellbox came from. My brother had one, not that one, but I was playing with it one day, and he said, "Quit messing with that Hellbox." And I've never heard it called a Hellbox before, and I thought that was really freaking cool. And so that's where the name came from. It's been my gamer tag since we had PlayStation Online, and I absolutely love it. And I will hopefully never have to change that name. Something else cool. There's a book that his mother found when we were doing some shopping. If you can see the name of it, the name of it's actually Hellbox. And she showed me that. And I thought that was really cool. It's a murder mystery. And I was like, damn, look at that. The name's Hellbox. That's cool as shit. Well, we got here's a Funko. You can show them this cool Funko.
I don't even know what this is.
That's the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh.
It's a really cool pop that I got for her. I usually pick her up some Harley Quinn shit or whatever because she likes Harley Quinn a lot. I'll show you mostly toys, but I do got some comics. One that I definitely want to show you. Show them these dams. That's Batman Damned. That'll be pretty hard for you to get. Best Off gets that story just went off shelves. Yeah, it's a big one. It's a pretty big one. It's pretty cute. We usually keep them most in the box, but that one we had to open. Batman Damned. Y'all probably like that one. That's part 2. Best place to get this story if you wanted to interested in this story is graphic novel form. You can get that from any from Barnes and Nobles or online. It'd be much cheaper than trying to collect because these things like went off the shelves just as fast as they could put them out. And so this story picks up after A Killing Joke. If you haven't ever seen or read any Batmans, I would suggest that's where you start. Batman: A Killing Joke. That has an animated movie. DC makes killer animated movies. It's just like the book. The end of the story, Batman's on the bridge with the Joker, and they share in a joke, and then the last panel goes black, and I was always confused by that. I was like, what's this last panel? Why is this last panel black? What the hell does that mean? And it was written by Alan Moore. Alan Moore is a pretty dark, reclusive bastard. And his stories are pretty dark, and the general consensus is they share in that joke, and then the Batman kills him.
He breaks Joker's neck.
Right, he kills him right there on the bridge, and that's the name. That's hence the name A Killing Joke. This story, Batman Damned, it takes place many years later, but it's a sequel to that story. People were dying to have a sequel to that story, and it is super freaking dark, man. And basically, it's about how, Batman, his main goal was to not kill the Joker, not to kill anyone. But in this story, he killed Joker, and ultimately that has led to his soul being damned. And this whole story is about, he doesn't know what's going on. He's hallucinating. He's seeing demons. John Constantine gets involved. Anytime John Constantine gets involved, it's going to be dark as hell. And sometimes even Swamp Thing pops up. I'll show you some of this artwork in this book, man. It's ridiculous. So you can see that Batman's laying there. He's dying, and that's Swamp Thing, and he's going around to John Constantine and trying to figure out how he can save his soul. And ultimately, there's not much he can do to save his soul. He letting the Joker die damned him, and that damned his soul. So it's super cool. So if you're going to look, and if you ever read Batman, I suggest that's where you start. A Killing Joke. It's very famous, very popular story. Batman Damned is the sequel. I know you guys like Joker and Batman. I'll show you some toys. This one's cool since it's Mario time right now. That's a remote control little Mario Kart. I've been tempted to open it and actually play with it, but I haven't ever opened it. A lot of toys. I used to open toys. I had lots of action figures when I was a kid, and so I still love action figures. Then I had a kid of my own, and so I got to start collecting figures again. This is one of my open ones. This is one of my favorite ones. That's Ryu from Street Fighter. I absolutely love him. Love it, love it, love it. I'll show you some of the old. I didn't drag many of the open stuffs out. Some older ones I got. Some movie maniacs. You might know him from the movie Legend with Tom Cruise. He's played by Tim Curry. He plays the Darkness. Super cool. We have a lot of stuff like that. I'll show you this one. You want to show them this one? That's a Spawn figure. I've had him for a long time, so he's open. I used to open them all up, but I don't open them so much anymore. That one's pretty cool. Does he still have a skull in his hand? Yeah, he's still got a skull in his hand there. He kind of just sitting in his chair. I like that one a lot. We're never going to get through all this shit. I'll show you as much as I can. This one's thing, you might recognize her from Horizon Zero Dawn. That came with, that's a statue that would come with a special edition PS4. Was the only really way to get that statue. I didn't get that PS4, but I did get this statue out of a comic book shop. I asked him, I was like, does it have a box with it? And he's like, no, that's actually what come with the PlayStation, so it doesn't have a box. I was like, oh, that's what that is? I was like, hell yeah, I want to buy that. Because I really liked the game. The first one was one of my favorite games, and I didn't actually finish the second one. I was right there at probably about the last mission of the second one, and I started going around to try and wrap up all the side missions before I finished the game, and then Elden Ring came out. Elden Ring, oh Elden Ring. So I haven't actually finished Horizon Zero Dawn Part 2. That's another cool, just a little Spawn thing that's like from a cover of him fighting a damn cyborg freaking gorilla. That one's pretty cool. So we'll show you off as much of this stuff behind me as I can. This one here, that's actually the first Funko that we ever got. That's the Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. He's super into Gears of War.
He's the man.
As am I. I'm also into Gears of War. So this is the first one that we ever got. It's the first pop. This one started it all for us. We got some more Gears of Wars. We'll go through some pops since y'all like those. There's a Boomer. I had to get Alex liked it, so I tried to get as much of that line as I could. We got a few more of them. Here's another
Jawa.
Here's another Gears.
Nice.
Yo, Tatted Up Tuck, what's up?
Scourge.
Jawa, you got the Jawa. I love Jawas, man. They're like my favorite thing from Star Wars besides Princess Leia from Episode 4. I absolutely love Jawas. I took him trick-or-treating one time. I took him trick-or-treating, and I saw a kid dressed up as a Jawa, man. He was, what's up? And he was legit Jawa. He had like little glowing eyes and everything, right? To the point where I like stopped and was like, wanted to look at this kid, man. Like, I was like, holy shit, that is definitely the best costume, because he was legit a Jawa. That's Catwoman from Batman Returns. You might recognize her from Batman Returns. Michelle Pfeiffer, best Catwoman. She'll always be the best Catwoman. John, here we go. You want to show him that one? That's John Wick.
John Wick.
It comes with his little dog. I don't know if you can see his little dog, but I know that, yeah, I loved it. Especially in The Mandalorian. If you saw season 1, do you remember when he got on top of the sandcrawler and there's like 10 Jawas up there and they all pull guns on him and blow his ass off the top of the sandcrawler? I was like, oh my god, those Jawas are gangster. I love that part. So I always love to see Jawas in Star Wars. Funny thing about John Wick, I like to say, is he's out of all the out of all the killers, that's Mandalorian. Everybody's got the little baby Grogu with him. Had to get one of those. John Wick, like, if you take all of the slasher films, like all the victims that Jason's killed, all the victims that Freddy Krueger's killed, well, I need that. Quinn, I'm gonna need one of those. A real lightsaber, yes, I'm going to need one. I have a Force X Kylo Ren lightsaber back there, but it doesn't have any batteries in it. I took the batteries out to charge something else. And last time I was looking at it, I couldn't even figure out where the hell the batteries go in that thing. It's like so put together, I have to like take it apart a little bit. But back to John Wick, you take all the killers, take all the victims from Jason, Leatherface, Chucky, Freddy, you could add them all up. John Wick has killed more than all of those people combined. He's racked up to, I think, within 3 movies, he's got almost 1,000 kills. And if the trend follows, hopefully he'll kill even more people in the 4th one that's coming out. I don't think he's going to be able to kill that many people, but it should put him over the 1,000 mark and making him the most deadly motherfucker in movies. I'll tell him that one, since he's a
Joel.
Chucky, yeah. I do like Chucky a lot. We're about, I don't think I have a Funko of him. I a Chucky figure somewhere. I used to have a life-size Chucky, but I gave it to a girl, and I never got it back. So that's a mistake. Still friends with her, though, but she doesn't have my Chucky anymore. But I like Chucky because of his dialogue. He talks a lot of shit, and that's why I think he's one of the better ones. Yeah, good, yeah. The King, I think the King's going to be Robert Englund. You know, as far as slasher films, he does the most acting. You know, it's like he gets lines. There's really acting behind that. A lot like Chucky. You know, you like Jason. I know you like Jason Voorhees a lot, but Jason Voorhees doesn't say a damn word. He's just a big dude with a mask that kills people, which makes him more mysterious, what makes him cool. But I think Freddy's the King.
Yeah, you should have got Tiffany as well.
I think Freddy's the King. I do like Tiffany. I don't have Tiffany. Here's some Harleys. There's some stuff I know you guys probably like.
Pink Harley.
Some Harleys. Here's some more Harleys. I always get his mom something Harley Quinn whenever I go to a comic shop, and some cool Harley covers. Harley. Yeah. Got some cool. It's a foil cover, so that's why it's reflecting. She's always like, let me open it up and read it. And I'm like, no, you don't need to open it up because it's a special cover. There's a cool ass cover with Harley where she's breaking through the wall like The Shining, where she's like, what does he say when he breaks through the damn wall?
It's Johnny.
It's Johnny. Yeah, that's what he says. That's a cool cover of them. It's a virgin variant. Virgin variant means that it's not going to have any writing on it, so you don't have your DC logo or anything else on there. But if you haven't ever read anything Harley, this is what I suggest you read from Harley. It's just called Harleen. That's a graphic novel from her. It's modernized, a very modernized Harley Quinn. And it tells about basically how she fell in love with the Joker. There's a cool part in here where she interrogates lots of the villains that are in Arkham and talks to them. But this is a very realistic story. It's a New York Best Times seller right here, actually. So if you haven't ever read Harley Quinn, if you want to read some Harley, that's why I suggest you read Harleen. Start with that. It's going to be more realistic and not so cartoonish like a lot of her stuff is today. But everybody loves Harley Quinn. I probably got some more stuff Harley somewhere. Mississippi Baby. Here's some more Mario stuff since it's Mario time. Alex loves Bowser.
I love Bowser.
He's a big Bowser fan, so I'm always on the lookout for big Bowser stuff. I got him that for Christmas once year because I was like, oh, there's a badass Bowser. So I got him that one.
Nixie, you want to show off your camera?
Oh, Nixie. She's our Nixie girl. Here's Game of Thrones, John Wick. You going? I need your help.
Nixie, you gotta get off me. It's pretty cool.
John Wick. Everybody loves John Wick. I mean, Jon Snow. Some turtles. We got the turtles. Raphael and Leonardo. Who's your favorite turtle, chat? Mine's obviously Raphael.
Oh.
But all the good ones in to know. Oh, you already know where we got Donatello there. This one looks cool. Oh, it's him holding Michelangelo eating his pizza. Super cool. Try to get through some of this stuff. This is my favorite pop that I have. This is my favorite one. That's Tom Araya from the band Slayer, the singer, bass player from Slayer. I've got to see them twice in concert. I've been to a lot of concerts,
like pizza.
Used to play in a couple of bands, and we went to a lot of concerts, and even before that. That's Jeff Hanneman. Which one's Crush? Which turtle's Crush? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I like him too. Swim down. Swim down. But I've seen Slayer twice. First time it was outside. It was pretty good. But the second time, I told my friend, me and my buddy, first one's there. I was like, I'm going to go. I'm going early. I'm just going to line up outside. I want to get on the front row. So that's what we did. Got on the front row, and Slayer come out. It was the best concert I've ever been to. Last concert I've been to, best one I ever been to. It was mad energy. So they call Slayer the War Machine. And when they came out, I was ready for war. But I didn't leave the front row as much as I wanted to. I was like, I'm saying right here, best concert I've ever seen. Before that, the best concert I ever seen was the first time I ever seen Gwar. But that is another story. And if you get that reference, then I love you. Here's another little cool one I like. That's Cara Dune. Some controversy behind that actress. I thought she was a cool ass character in The Mandalorian. I want her action figure, so I got it. That's Kate Diaz from Gears 5.
Overrated.
Yeah, you don't like Kate. I like Kate. She's a popular character. A lot of people play Kate in multiplayer. Venomized Deadpool.
It's awesome.
That's from a mobile game called Contest of Champions. I just thought it was cool. It was Venom and Deadpool together.
That would be unstoppable.
There's a whole series called Venomized where that happens, where Venom just like gets on everybody. And I have some of those, but I don't think I have a drug out. Yeah, Gears of War. You like to play Gears of War? That's Happy Gilmore from Adam Sandler's famous Happy Gilmore movie. Everybody loves that. He's so mean.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, we used to play a lot of Gears. We have all the Gears, and if Xbox inevitably makes a Gears 6, then I will be interested in purchasing whatever Xbox I got to purchase to play it. It's the only reason we got the Xbox in there is to play the Gears of War 5, because had to have it.
yeah, we got a pretty good horror collection.
Yeah, there's another Mandalorian, since Mandalorian's pretty popular, right? Some horror artwork. Yeah, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the horror artwork. We're pretty big horror fans. We got some horror figures. I'll get to some of them. Some more Star Wars. That's a Boba Fett 40th anniversary Dark Series figure. Here's some horror. Since you like horror. Puppet Master. Little figures. You ever seen the Puppet Master Funko? Little fucking... This one was my favorite. They call him Pinhead. That's Drillhead, I think his name is. There's like 9 Puppet Master movies. They're not very good, but I liked them when I was a kid, and I love her theme song. That's the only Puppet Masters I got. Yeah, the first one's pretty good. I watched a recent one. They made a remake of one that was fucking vulgar, man. There was like it was vulgar, man. Like, they had a pregnant lady, and one of the damn puppets went up inside of her and then busted out of her pregnant stomach and was holding the damn little womb of her mouth. I was like, Jesus Lord, they're really setting up for the gore in this one, man. It's like the Puppet Master movies aren't very good, but what do we watch horror for? But we were not watching it for the story, we were watching it for the kills. That was a pretty nasty kill, man. I was like, God, I didn't know they'd go that far. Here's a Scorpion. Oh, that's cool. I think I've seen some Disney and horror mashup stuffs before. I don't know if it's the same thing, but it's cool. We love horror. That's a Scorpion from the newest Mortal Kombat movie. Not great. I watched it a couple times. It was a fun movie to watch. It's really good at the beginning of it when it showed like his origin, and it's really good at the end of it. And then all the stuff in the middle was just kind of weird and kind of just like a cartoon. But Kano kind of carried that movie a little bit in the middle, but the dude that plays Scorpion, he's one of the baddest ass Japanese actors, and the way he delivers his Japanese line, he delivers it like a fucking anime. Yeah, I got the hat on because it's time. You know, I had to have one of these. You know, this thing gives you powers. You know, anybody puts this hat on, you know, they got Mario powers when they wear it. Had to have one of those. It's Mario time. Let's show some more of these Funkos. We're trying to get through the Funkos. That's Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman from Ghostbusters. Love Ghostbusters around here. I don't know what I did with my big thing of Ghostbusters. My Mezco Ghostbusters. Now that I ever think about it, I didn't find that.
Queen Mira from Gears of War.
Yeah.
She sucks, but I like her.
Yeah.
She's a horrible person.
Have you ever seen the Goonies? I love the Goonies.
Sloth.
Goonies might be the best movie ever made. That's Sloth. He's got S on his chest.
Yeah, like Babe Ruth.
I love it at the end of it when he pulls his fucking shirt off. He goes at the end, he pulls his fucking shirt off and it's got a Ice Queen. Hello, how you doing? He pulls his shirt off and it's got a Superman shirt on there and he's like sloth. I love it when he does that. It's like that shit don't stand for Superman. That shit stands for sloth. He gonna kick his brother's asses. I love that movie. Absolutely love it. There's a Marilyn Manson little pop figure. I've got to see him once in concert. Wasn't the best, probably wasn't his best show. I enjoyed it. It was outside. If it would have been inside, it'd have been a lot better. Shows are just always more intimate when they're inside, and more. I think there's more energy going when you're inside. I'm gonna show this one. This is a Barbie doll. It's the only Barbie I've ever had. Only Barbie I've ever bought. Fucking, what's up, Gabe Mike, dude? What's up? Party. Yeah, we just, that's the only Barbie I've ever bought, but I had to buy that one because I think she looks pretty cool. It's the Dark Phoenix Barbie. Never collected Barbies myself, of course, but I got that one. Oh, man. I'm missing it. I'm missing it. What happened? What happened? Funko Fiend with a subscription. Thank you. I think you're about very. I think we're both very good. Thank you for asking. That's our very first one, and you will never be forgotten. Thank you so much for that. Oh my goodness, look at that. I hope I don't get in trouble for those emotes. They'll have to let me know. I hope I don't get in trouble. Fuck them. They'll warn me and I'll take it away if I get in trouble. Thank you very much. You'll never be forgotten. First one ever. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's one of my favorite ones that I have. That's Maleficent from Clown Prince of Games. Thank you, Your Grace. That's one of my favorite ones, man. Like Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty. I loved that one when I was a kid. It's probably my favorite classic Disney animated. And I liked the new Maleficent movie as well. I thought Angelina Jolie was pretty good in it. Don't like it as much as I like the old cartoon, but it's still pretty good. And the second one was schman, but the first one was pretty good. I liked the first one. Yeah, Snow White. I don't know if I have any Snow White. But I love Grumpy. He's definitely my favorite one. I have a shirt with Grumpy on it. I should have wore it. There's Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom was... he's my favorite, probably, villain from Marvel Comics. Probably. Like,
He's pretty cool.
I think, well, don't, it's an addiction, so don't let it become unhealthy if you do start to collect them. I don't collect so much anymore. I used to collect a lot of comics. I've got about a short box here of comics. If we get to some of them, we'll get to some. I'll probably do something on my channel, or like some channel points where I show a comic or something. If y'all want me to show a comic, I'll keep something close by. How you want to show him your dude?
No, my dude.
That's Alex's dude.
My dude. It's Roadhog.
That's Roadhog from Overwatch. He's the horror Halloween version. He was tough to find. Here's another one.
Normal Roadhog.
Normal Roadhog. He's recently been nerfed, but I think he's still viable. Alex says he's a little less satisfying to play, but I think he's still viable. I think he'd still do just fine if you played him. There's another. He didn't sell Overwatch shit. Yeah, but might not be a bad time to sell the shitstorm that's going on over there at Blizzard, man.
Yeah.
If you know anything about that, the owners really starting to piss off his employees over there. They seem like they've always got some controversial shit going on over there.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey.
Disney and DC's always a good place. I had to have that one. That's Mickey. What else they got on there? Who else they got? Oh, did you want to offer me some promotions for my channel and viewers and followers? That'd be nice. Why don't you send me a DM in the Discord or my fucking Facebook channel? How about that? How about I'm not outsourced right now as I'm just starting to do this shit? How about taking your outsources over there somewhere else? I'd appreciate that. I mean, thanks for the fucking consideration. I'm glad you're off work, Spider. Hope you have a good night, and I gotta go back to work tomorrow, so I'm soaking up the rest of my day off.
Yeah, show off your wallet, man.
Here, I love the Thundercats.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I don't know what's happening. Sorry, let's keep to it. I love Thundercats though. That's probably my favorite childhood cartoon. I have a tattoo right here. Thundercats tattoo. Let me show off my love handles from the butt. Hope that's allowed. He wants me to show the wallet. This is a wallet. This says "bad motherfucker" on it. That's pretty cool. You might recognize that from a movie called Pulp Fiction. Funniest movie. He's like, why don't you reach into your wallet, reach into that bag and get my wallet out of it? He's like, well, which one is it? Samuel L. Jackson's like, it's the one that says "bad motherfucker" on it. And I found one of those and I was like, holy shit, that's awesome as hell. That wallet says "bad motherfucker" on it. And here you go.
Old school Joker.
That's 1989 Jack Nicholson Joker. I'm just going to go ahead and say it that he's probably my favorite Joker. You can hate that if you want, but he's probably my favorite one. That's my dude.
Yeah.
Besides animated series and Arkham Knight Joker, that's voiced by Mark Hamill. I don't know if you knew that, but Mark Hamill's the guy that plays Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. And he did the voice for the Joker through the entire animated series. And he did the voice for the Joker in all of the Arkham Knight games. And he is the most. If you put him into a ring, he's the best Joker. No one will ever come close to touching that. There's only South Park one I got. I think that's
Eric Cartman.
Cartman dressed up as Osimo 3000. He's plays a damn trick on everybody, and he's trying to be like a real robot. Everybody knows it's fucking Cartman in there. So it's that.
He just been stupid.
That one's funny. Here's a Street Fighter one. I love Street Fighter. Mark Hamill is oh yeah. He was real good. He was real fucking good, man. Cammy from Street Fighter. Yeah, that's funny. His plays to put her on Butters. Yeah, okay, I remember it now. Butters the cutest one. I just love Butters, especially when he laughs. Cammy, she's a badass from Street Fighter. She's my alternate. If I'm not playing Ryu, I'm probably gonna play Cammy. So and she, if you hadn't seen what she looks like, man, they went ham on Cammy in Street Fighter 6. Good lord, I can't wait to play that. Here's a nice one. Y'all probably recognize him.
No.
I don't know. Do I need to even say who that is? Do I need to talk about...
Don't say his name.
Do I need to talk about Beetlejuice?
Don't do it.
It's fucking Beetlejuice, yo. And they're making a new Beetlejuice movie. No, I'm never going to get through all this shit. They're making a new Beetlejuice movie. I've seen a trailer for it. It's going to have Michael Keaton in it. And hopefully it'll have... what's the name? What's her name from Stranger Things? I love her name.
The girl from Max?
No, the mama, the girl that plays in Beetlejuice.
Joyce?
Yeah.
Joyce.
What's her name? I can't remember her name.
Right.
What's her freaking name? Don't let me forget it. Winona Ryder. That's right. I beat you. It's Winona Ryder. I love Winona Ryder. This is the mother, you know, when she rips her face open. You got that little pop. I have the dad here somewhere too. Let me show these. Trying to get through these Funkos.
Yeah.
It's Toka and Razor from from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Secret of the Ooze.
Not if they were in Street Fighter.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. I love Toka and Razor. Let's show, here. Show them this Toka and Razor. I gotta let the cat in. Cats. Yeah, Tim Burton's got great shits. Famous, what's up? Yo. That's also Toka and Razor. That's a let me go let the cat in. Let me let the cat in.
It's from Secrets of the Ooze. Probably my favorite old turtle movie. I like Super Shredder. That's why it's my favorite.
Yeah, that one's pretty tough to get. Those are NECA figures, a lot like
yeah, they look awesome.
A lot like a horror figures we got. They were tough to get. They sold out pretty quick. Oh my goodness, famous! Thank you very much for those beanies. For the beanies, man. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that, but thank you very much. Too much shit to go through. I'm never gonna get to in comics. That's King Kong.
Old school
King Kong NECAs. There's a brand of figures we like called NECA. They make badass looking figures like that. I'll actually show you the first one. This is the first one that first NECA that we ever got. I got him that because he likes it a lot, and I saw that in a GameStop one day, and I was like, "Wow, that's a hey Spider, that's a pretty awesome looking action figure. I was like, man, it's like I feel like Alex would like that a lot. So I went ahead and bought that one. Did a little investigating. I was like, well, this company just makes every damn thing, don't they? They make all the horror figures and turtles, and I got a bunch there. Maybe we'll get to some of those. I'm gonna show you some of these old school turtles. I got these from a comic shop. Yeah, so yeah, NECA makes some good figures. They got I'll try to show some of those. I got a lot of them.
Yeah.
But that It figure was the first NECA figure that I ever bought, and after some research, we seen that was they make a bunch of those figures. So I was like, damn, we're gonna start collecting those. Here's a funny one. If you ever seen Ace Ventura, that's also a NECA. How funny is that? That's fucking Ace Ventura in his little dress. Funny. Funny. Wild Stallions. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Love that movie. Third one, not so much. I watched it because, of course, I was going to watch it. But the first one, awesome movie. Second one's awesome movie. Third one, I think they were just... I don't know what they did with that third one. Here's a McFarlane DC figure.
Deathstroke.
That's Deathstroke.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I actually have his first appearance. That's the first appearance of Deathstroke on the comic book right there. Pretty cool. Funny thing about Deathstroke, if you know the comic figure Deadpool, he came straight from Deathstroke. Deadpool was created by Rob Liefeld. He was a big fan of Deathstroke. Wanted to basically rip him off. How you know he ripped him off? Deathstroke's name is Slade Wilson. Deadpool's name is Wade Wilson. Okay, so it's a direct rip-off of that character. It's almost a slap in the face to DC Comics. Marvel and DC, they're very head-to-head.
Although I prefer Deadpool.
Yeah, probably. He's got a lot more. When Deadpool first came out, he was not like he is today. He didn't talk. He was more of a silent character. And then I forget the writer's name that took him over, but I heard Deadpool described as the Bugs Bunny of Marvel Comics, and you're absolutely right. Deadpool is the Bugs Bunny of Marvel Comics, and he's absolutely hilarious. I wish I would have brought some Deadpools. I got them in here somewhere, some Night of the Living Deadpool. It's like a straight up Night of the Living Deadpool, and there's like, I got it somewhere. I have to show you guys that shit sometime. Here's Damian Wayne.
You like him?
Damian Wayne Robin, best Robin. I got. Here, show him that. Yeah, and that's kind of where it came from. That's the first appearance of Damian Wayne. That one or the next one. Yeah, he didn't. The X-Men movies weren't great, but I do still love. I love Wolverine from those movies. Hugh Jackman did an awesome job, and the whole idea of Deadpool not speaking in that movie was kind of from his original shit. So nobody really liked it. They kind of fucked that up a little bit, but. Here's some more DC's. McFarlane still give me them comics. That's Bizarro. That's yeah. I love the X-Men too. Hugh Jackman is guy. I'm gonna tell you a story about Hugh Jackman since you like that so much. My mother loves Hugh Jackman. Clown Prince Joker, man. What's up, my dude? What happened? Yeah, but my mom loves Hugh Jackman. I'll show you this since you like him so much. Yo, yeah, thank you very much for those cheers, Mr. Joker. Thank you very much, Clown Prince Joker, for the cheers. This is a picture of my mom. She's a lady in a red dress, and that's Hugh Jackman. She, if you didn't know about Hugh Jackman, he does Broadway plays, singing and dancing. In New York City, that's what he loves to do. And my mom always goes to see Hugh Jackman. She went to that one. She was at a table in the front row. Hugh Jackman calls her up on stage. There's a fucking video of it. It's the most funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Calls her up stage. Hugh Jackman gets her on stage in New York City on this fucking stage, and they have this little dancing routine together. And there's a whole video of it. It was hilarious. And my favorite thing about this picture. The favorite thing about this picture is like all the people in the background, everybody's just smiling and laughing their asses off. It's hilarious. But I have to get that video and put it up on the YouTube channel because that video is fucking hilarious, man. She's met Hugh Jackman a couple times. I had never got to meet him. She took me to New York City to see Evanescence one time, and I met them because I was, what you doing, Clown Prince? Yeah, it was amazing. And she says that that was the most amazing time in her life besides when her children were born. But I think she's exaggerating a little bit just because she's talking to us. I think that was the best moment of her life. Honestly, I don't think it was me and my brother being born. I think her being brought up on stage by him is probably her best moment here. Here you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's your Joker. There's your Mark Hamill Joker figure right there. Yeah, you damn right she was being nice. I was like, you ain't got to lie to me. You ain't got to lie to me. That's McFarlane. That one looks pretty good. That's why I was into that one. That's the Arkham Knight series Joker. I think that's the coolest. That's definitely the coolest Joker is from the Arkham Knight series, man. I don't want to talk a whole hell of a lot about that, but I was worried about Arkham Knight because, he died. That's Batman metal. They got some Batman metal shit. Arkham Joker, yeah. I was worried about the Arkham Knight when it came out because, the Joker dies in the second one. I was like, well, how the hell are they going to have this Joker game without the damn Joker in it because he died? How's he going to be in it? But they figured out a clever way to have him in that game more than he was the other ones because Batman gets poisoned by Scarecrow and starts hallucinating and sees the Joker everywhere he goes. I was like, holy shit, man. And it starts with him in the damn crematorium, like literally starts with you setting the Joker
Wasn't
on
it
fire.
Because Joker's blood got into Batman?
Something like that.
That's why. And he was turning into Joker.
He was turning into the Joker. Yeah, man. The Arkham Knight's the shit, man. That's a lot of people argue Arkham City's the best one. Arkham Knight's the best one, dude. It's better in every way. Not that Arkham City was bad, but just everything about it's better. And the Joker's in it like a motherfucker. So this is a good one. You'll probably like him. Last Who Laughs action figure. That's basically Batman and the Joker. That basically is Batman if he turned into the Joker. Yeah, Arkham Knight. I think you can get it right now on the PS Plus for like nothing. Batman Last Who Laughs. That's basically Batman turned into the Joker from a different a different multiverse. And I actually have those, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to look for them. The Batman and the Joker team up to beat the Batman, the Last Who Laughs. That's how they beat him. The Joker and Batman actually work together. So that's pretty interesting. I thought that one looked cool. Here's some Destiny. That's Destiny stuff. I used to play the shit out of Destiny. That's Zavala. She's the Warlock, and then Akora Ray. She's the Warlock with bald hair, and then Zavala right there. He's the Titan. Yeah, I've spent a lot. Well, when I was a kid, I didn't always keep them wrapped up. I'll tell you what. This is the first one. This is the first action figure that I ever got that I left in the box. Yeah, I played the first Destiny a lot. That's Frank Miller's Batman from The Dark Knight Returns. That's the first figure I ever left in its box. My brother, the reason I got PSN in the first place, my brother wanted to play Destiny 1. He's like, man, you gotta get it. So I did. Played the shit out of that. Let it consume my life for about a year and a half. And then I quit. Destiny 2 came out. Played it for a little bit and then fell off. I started back not too long ago. I'm actually in a Destiny 2 Discord. And I went back to fight Oryx. I didn't bring his little pop. I actually have an Oryx pop. He's one of my other favorite ones. But
I forgot where he is.
I quit playing Destiny again. It's I like to play other stuff. I don't like to play one thing, and Destiny tries to keep you playing one thing all the time.
Noob Sabat. That's some Mortal Kombat figure. He's pretty famous.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
That one looks pretty cool. Here's this one.
Oh man.
That's a big ass Kratos figure from God of War. Alex is a big Kratos fan. He's got, I don't know if you can see, he's got a shield and an axe in there. He's pretty big. You can see he's a big figure. I got him home and got him to Alex, and all of my other figures shuddered with fear when he came in. There's his you can see he comes with an axe and and a shield. And boy, I'm dying to open him. I'll tell you what, I'm dying to open him. But I ain't never opened him. I'm dying to.
We gotta leave it in there.
Go on to some
horror stuff.
We'll go to some horror stuff. Laurie Strode, what a bitch she is. I'm just kidding. She's probably the greatest Survivor girl of all time. Didn't care for the latest movie so much.
The new movie is the worst horror movie I've ever seen in my life.
Didn't care for the newest one so much. There's some pretty good kills in it, but they really just beat the shit out of him at the end.
It's horrible.
I was like, it was like trying to be empowering or something to people, I think. There's my dude. Pinhead.
The dude.
Hellraiser. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid.
Those movies are disgusting.
Yeah, they're not great. I like the first one. I like the second one.
Oh, yeah.
And so yeah, I like Hellraiser a lot, especially Pinhead. I like the lore. I have a couple of his comics. I have Pinhead's first appearance, but I don't know where it's at. I'll get to it maybe. Here's a fun one. That's a McFarlane Kiss figure. I saw Kiss one time. I'm not the hugest fan of Kiss, but my friend got 2 tickets he had for free, and he's like, "Hey man, you want to go see Kiss?" And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "It's free, man. I'm not charging anything." And I was like, "Yeah, I have been collecting. I don't have a whole lot of stuff from my childhood, but all this stuff's over from basically his childhood. All of that, and I have all of his shit and his all the loose shit in like big tubs back there. I got about 5 tubs. That's my one hoarding problem. If there's anything, I'm gonna hoard all of his toys from when he was a kid. I've never sold any of them. I still have all of them back there. So if I had all the toys I had from when I was a kid, I would just about trade all this shit for all that shit, honestly, if I could, because it's all vintage. But this is all pretty good. That's a scary ass woman, the nun.
Demon.
Going back to the Paul Stanley though, I saw Kiss one time, and I'm never a big fan of Kiss, but after I saw them, I always heard they put on a good show, and they're like, yeah, they're right. Once you see Kiss, you'll understand. They really do put in on a big show. Their tickets are expensive, but they put a lot into it. And I always told a joke. He's like, hey, I'm not gay, but if I had to do a guy, like if my life depended on it, I'd do Paul Stanley. And that's the best joke that I got, and too bad I didn't write it. That's a neck of turtles. That's the same brand you're seeing these horror figures. Yeah, I haven't been collecting either in the past year or so. The newest one I bought is usually if I go look in a toys and I see them, I'll usually put it back. I'll usually be like, I don't need that. You know, we got more stuff that we need to pay for, so I'm not gonna spend this money on this figure. But the last one I was at Walmart, I couldn't resist this one.
Oh yeah.
I actually found this one at my I actually had this one in my local grocery store. And our Funko section sucks here in my grocery store. But I saw that one. That's Frankenstein and Raphael like collaborated. And if I ever see that one, I gotta get it. And we found it. They do. I think they've got. See, Leonardo's the Hunchback from Notre Dame, and Michelangelo is the Mummy, and Donatello is I think the Donatello, it doesn't have a picture, I think he was Dr. Jekyll. And here's I got this because I liked WandaVision so much. I was a big fan of that show. I thought it was really good. Scarlet Witch and the Vision. I loved I Love Lucy when I was a kid. My mom loved I Love Lucy, and it had that vibe. I know they did every episode. They tried to make it like a different sitcom. And
I can't wait to show that other one.
And I loved I loved Scarlet WandaVision. I loved it. There's a badass Shredder.
Yes.
And Splinter. I found that. I think I found that in our Walmart too. Sometimes they have goods. They still have one of those up there. It's been there forever. Nobody buys the Funko shit around here. Which one do you want to show them?
The one that was under that one.
Was it this one?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Godzilla. He likes Godzilla.
I love Godzilla.
We're pretty big Godzilla fans here. So we got a few of them. I'll show you this.
It's Godzilla versus Mothra.
We got a big one right here.
What is it?
There's a big Godzilla. It's a big toy. His mouth opens. That's about all he does.
Yeah.
He's just a big one from the new one, but he's pretty big. You see, he stands about. He's about right here to me. He's about 2 foot. He's about 2 foot tall.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite ones. Man, we're never gonna get through all this shit. That's Casey Jones and Raphael in disguise from the first movie. I love Raphael when he's in disguise like that. I love it. He's a badass, man. Raphael's a badass. I don't know if you know who this guy is. That's Lobo. He maybe know him from the game Injustice. This is his Injustice figure. He's a bounty hunter. He's gonna fight Superman a lot. He's like a anti-villain, anti-hero. He's not necessarily bad.
He's very powerful.
Yeah, he's powerful. This is his first appearance. That's the first appearance of Lobo. They call him the main man. He's a badass. That figure, his jacket says "Screw you, fanboy" on the back. I just love it. There's a Batman metal. Superman metal. Superman. Here's the Robin King. That's when the Joker takes. That's basically from the Batman. The last two laughs. Joker's gotten a hold of Robin and transforms him. And he has a Cyborg. I think that one looks cool as shit. That's why I bought him. Like that cyborg. That cyborg looks legit as fuck, man. He's a cool ass looking cyborg. That's why I got him. Let me get some of these horrors. We're never gonna get through all this shit. That's okay. American Werewolf in London. I thought he looked really cool. He comes with all those different heads, so you can make him like look like anyone. If you ever saw that movie, he's like, dude has a dream, and that's from his dream. I was like, damn, that's sick.
Rude.
That's okay. We'll just I'll start taking them from you. Halloween Ends, Michael.
Kills.
Or Halloween Kills, Michael.
This is my favorite Michael Myers.
Yeah, he likes that one. He's got a brand new game coming out soon. Gun Media. Gun Media is making a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. It's going to be 3 versus 4, I think. 4 survivors against 3 killers.
Yeah.
It's going to be interested in that. Same people that made the Friday the 13th game. Same people that made Aliens and Predators game, or the Predator game that came out. And they're making a brand new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game supposed to come out this year. Making Killer Clowns from Outer Space is also. So we're excited to see that.
This thing's always creeped me out.
It's Annabelle. We like the Conjuring series. I think the Conjuring series is pretty good. It's a horror movie that I actually can watch again and again and enjoy.
Yeah.
Super Shredder.
I love Super Shredder.
Super Shredder from
He's awesome.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. He gets a hold of the ooze, and
It's amazing.
this is what that movie looks like on the cover. Oh yeah, I'm excited for Killer Clowns 2. Definitely gonna buy that. I just hear the theme song. I can just hear the theme song every time I say Killer Clowns Outer Space. I can hear in my head. It's like metal ass clown music. The Thing. I don't know if you ever saw this movie, The Thing, but if you like horror movies and you hadn't ever seen it, I highly suggest that you watch The Thing. Not the remake, but the original one. This shit sort of revolutionized horror just a little bit. That's where all of your mandible jaw shits come from, like the dogs in Resident Evil, where their heads split open, and like that's straight from The Thing. It's straight from
Get
that.
the plant.
Do you want this one?
Yeah.
Some more pops. That's from Little Shop of Horrors, starring Rick Moranis. He played in Ghostbusters. He was a little lawyer dude.
This plant likes to sing.
He was in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, it's a musical. He's all like, "Feed me, Seymour. Please feed me." He eats people. Yeah. I found that at a comic shop. No, thanks. Some stuff.
This would be unstoppable.
Venomized Thanos.
Good luck.
That's the symbiote gets on Thanos. Original Wolverine costume. I actually have Wolverine's first appearance. My brother didn't want me to bring out over here. He's got it all tied up. Yeah.
Junkrat. This is Roadhog's best friend. His only friend. He's pretty cool.
Well, I guess we'll have some more time after all, won't we?
What?
Yes.
What's happening?
Hold on, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh no, something
Okay.
fell.
Yeah, we're good. If I can slow it down a little bit, maybe we'll get to some comics after all, you guys.
Do we get extra time?
Yeah, I got a little extra time. We'll figure out who's next. We'll look at it. Thank you very much, Funko. Thank you very much for that. And I appreciate that. Helping me out. Maybe I will get some comics here. We'll slow it down a little bit. That's Wonder Woman. I thought that was a badass looking figure. It's from Metal. I think that's another Death Metal. Yeah, Dark Knight's Death Metal. I mean, how cool they fucking put... They won't put fucking Death Metal in the damn title of their fucking series. Like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that shit. He's like, you know how to sell me, don't you? Yeah, you know how to sell me.
I'm gonna start giving stuff to you now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, man, we gotta do this one.
I don't know where my damn Ghostbusters, my Mezco Ghostbusters are, but I better be finding them real fast.
Was it the car?
No, it's the big guy. They'll probably end up in the closet somewhere. I'm gonna go look in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta get that one too.
Here's your Overwatch collection that you want to sell.
I used to play Reaper quite a bit, but he's not that good anymore. So yeah.
I have his mask. I think it's in my car, in my trunk. Oh, I love the Exorcist. Little toony tears. These are made by NECA too. I haven't ever been able to find a NECA Exorcist, but that's I remember the first time I ever watched The Exorcist. I was like 17 before I ever watched it. I watched it by myself. They say it's the scariest movie ever made. I actually stopped watching it about halfway through because I was yeah, Hanzo and Genji. Have you ever seen the
Genji sucks.
Have you ever seen the little animated movies that they do, or little animated shorts? Those are really good. Like they need to like go ahead and make a damn Overwatch animated shit. So they got the little shorts are really good. Genji doesn't suck. He's just hard to use.
No, he sucks.
No, he's pretty good, man.
No one ever plays him anymore.
Well, it's because everybody else is overpowered. Everybody's different. Like, I don't know where he fits in. But Hanzo and Genji are, what are they, brothers? They're rivals. I know that.
They're brothers.
They're brothers, and they're basically arch rivals. Sort of that's... Yeah, like, I know Hanzo and Genji are basically like the Ryu and Ken of Overwatch. But Ryu and Ken actually get along. There's some Hellraiser figures, Hellraiser Pops, Pinhead and Chatterbox.
Chatter is a child.
Yeah, he's like a teenager or something like that.
Yeah.
And Pinhead, I
love Ash and Bob, especially Bob.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my favorite villain.
Oh, we do have General Ram. That's the boss.
That's
the boss from Gears of War 1.
Best villain ever.
Yeah, you can actually play him in Gears of... I mean, you can actually play him in Killer Instinct, the newest Killer Instinct. I hope Killer Instinct makes a comeback. I mean, people still play...
like this one.
People still play that. Oh, yeah, you like the Jawas? Yeah. Yeah, plays like... Those are those amazing plays. There's like, you like this one. See, there's your Jawa. I love Jawas. See how much I love them? I'd like to have like a little teamo. If I could have 10 Jawas, I would. I'd have Jawas running around everywhere in here. They'd be taking everything fucking apart though. They're thieves.
Yeah.
They like to steal shit. You'd be like, go out there and get me some pieces to this, and it's like go make me a PlayStation 5 little Jawas, and they would probably do it. They would take that one apart and then, or make me a damn gaming PC Jawas. That's what I'd have them do. Go out and get me the parts to make my PC.
They'll take apart your PS5.
They gotta learn how to do it. I'd let them do it, man. There's the Super Shredder Pop. Go with all our other Ninja Turtle Pops.
You can get the Bastion.
Bastion. This is Bastion from Overwatch. I used to play Bastion a lot when it first came out. It turned into my little turret. I don't play Overwatch anymore myself. Reinhardt, I got another one. Yeah, the original one. You like the original one? New one's not very good. I never played him. I thought it was interesting that he could move, but this is one of the poster boys of the new Overwatch.
The new what is crap?
The new Bastion. She doesn't like the new Bastion.
The new Bastion's better.
You think he's better?
He's better and worse. He just doesn't fit the way that Overwatch 2 plays that much.
It's Reinhardt. I am your shield! Hammer down! This is Cersei Lannister from the Game of Thrones. I'm going to tell you some controversial shit right now. Cersei Lannister is my favorite Game of Thrones character. Oh no, I just lost all your support. She grew on me. It's basically like, hey man, if you can't beat them, join them. I mean, originally I liked Ned Stark, you know, and Khal Drogo. We all know what happened to them in season 1. They just want to kill off your favorite characters. So I was like, well, Cersei's not going anywhere. Let me go. Oh, really? That must have been, what was that? What is that, a San Diego comic convention or something, man? That must have been like, oh, you didn't get the signature? I haven't ever met anybody. Our Comic Cons around here are pretty small. I'd have to travel to a big one to have to have people like that at it. I'd always love to go to the one in San Diego, California. Oh, it has Scotland. Oh man, it was a pretty big one over there. I know our biggest ones happen in San Diego. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sure Glasgow is beautiful. I'm sure UK is beautiful, but our biggest one, yeah, New York would have a pretty good. I've been to New York for about a week. I saw Evanescence in a concert and got to meet them. I love Evanescence, and I think their singer's just beautiful. So I got to meet her, and I saw The Evil Dead on Broadway. I saw that, and that was really good. There's just another Michael Myers, not an Ultimate, just another Michael Myers. He looks really good though. The ones that don't have the lids, the ones that are just like this, they actually look really good.
Who's excited for the new
They
Evil Dead
actually
movie?
look really good. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the new Evil Dead movie. I could see how some people would think that you can't have the Evil Dead
So Ash,
without Ashley Williams. Yeah, if you want to go to a comic convention in the States, you need to go to the one in San Diego, California that will take place over a course of a few days. Those ones are huge. Like, it's going to be 2 or 3 days, and the streets are going to be filled with cosplayers. It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be a mess. There's going to be 1,000 people. Yeah, the San Diego Comic Con. That's going to be your big one. That's going to be the big
you go over there.
comic convention to go to. You got Michael Myers, little tiny toony terrors. Tiny toony terrors. We like those cute ones.
How many people like Bendy and the Ink Machine?
I don't know if you know Bendy and the Ink Machine. That's from Bendy. He wanted to get some of these. All the comic conventions we have here are pretty crappy too. We just go to comic conventions to buy comics and toys. My brother goes all the time. That's why you go. That's why mostly people go to actually buy shit. And so, you know, they're good for that, but you're not going to have any stars there, anybody to meet fun there. Bendy and the Ink Machines, I think I got just about this whole series because Alex was playing the Bendy game. They actually have, I think, they got a brand new Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Yeah.
We haven't bought the brand new Bendy and the Ink Machine, but I'll probably get it and let him stream some of that. G.I. Joe's. Destro from G.I. Joe. He looks pretty good. I like G.I. Joes when I was a kid. G.I. Joe or Transformers? Which one are you? A G.I. Joe or a Transformer? That's a hard decision.
Transformer.
This is if you have a sci-fi movie called They Live. It's played by Roddy Piper from wrestling. He was one of the greatest heels of all time wrestler. I don't have many wrestler action figures, but I do like wrestling, especially when old school wrestling from back in the day. That's played by Roddy Piper. It's a movie called They Live. It's a sci-fi action movie. I couldn't believe they made a figure of it. I was like, oh shit, I gotta have that one. There's more Destiny figures that you don't like. That's Cade 6. He's the coolest Destiny figure. The coolest Destiny character. Actually comes with the emblem that you can put on your, if you know Destiny, you got your little emblem. The only way to get that's a Hellspawn emblem, and that's the emblem that I use on Destiny. It's the only way to get that to have one of these figures. I actually have a couple of these. I should let somebody have them in the Discord, the Destiny Discord server I'm in. I should probably
We're some horror stuff out of the way.
let them have that. They probably wouldn't use it anyway. So Halloween 2, Michael Myers, pretty good. Halloween 1 and 2, I would argue that Halloween 1 and 2 are, especially Halloween 1, I would argue that Halloween 1 is probably the best slasher film of all time. Oh yeah, give me that ghost. Give me that red thing right there.
No.
I would say I would argue that Halloween 1 is the best slasher film of all time. There's like a ghost. Here's my ghost. He'll bring you back to life. That's what they do. They bring you back to life. That's what they do. I thought you wanted to show these off.
I'll talk about them. This is part 2 Jason. Baghead Jason. This was before he got his hockey mask. A lot of people don't like this Jason, but this is one of my favorite Jasons, to be honest. I just love this Jason. I love the human Jasons, and I love the undead Jasons. But I like the human Jasons a lot.
Yeah, you could argue that Friday the 13th,
Oh, wow.
Friday the 13th, it's really, really, really spawned slasher films. They all came from the movie Psycho. I know that. Alfred Hitchcock made the movie Psycho, and that started that whole type of movie, the whole horror. That started horror. And after that, you had your Friday the 13th came out, the first one, and it did a lot of success. There was a lot of success. That movie was successful. They weren't expecting it, and everybody just started making horror movies after that one. They were just, in the 80s, just horror everything, like ripping off Friday the 13th, just making shitloads of horror movies. But it spawned from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, and then Friday the 13th, and then that was all she wrote once they made Friday the 13th.
That's a 3D cover.
Yeah, it's like a 3D cover because
Friday the 13th Part 3 came out in 3D.
it came out in 3D.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in 3D, but this is my favorite.
This
Jason.
This is the movie where he got his hockey mask. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
That's also one of my favorites.
My least favorite horror film? Jesus, I can tell you what my favorite horror film is.
Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends isn't a bad choice, but my favorite one's a movie called Feast. I wouldn't even have to say that's not a slasher film, but it's a horror film. Least favorite horror film? Jesus, I mean, I could pick a shitty one, like one that I've never seen. I'm trying to think, what's my least favorite horror film? I'm gonna have to fester on that a little bit. You think the newest Halloween? That's your least favorite one?
Probably. What, like a big time horror film? If we're talking about like small things, I could name a lot, but like big horror films, Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends. This is new.
This is 2009 reboot Jason. This is my favorite Jason. Just because of how humanized he is. I love the humanized Jasons. It shows how he can get. He has tunnels in the ground that he goes through. He has bear traps. He's a survivalist. He's big.
Yeah. The new Halloween's is pretty bad. They got some good kills in it.
Yeah, don't watch it. Like literally, don't watch it. Don't do it.
Yeah, Insidious is good. I think that's James Wan. Blumhouse is the fucking king of horror right now with those scary movies.
Yeah, Blumhouse
Conjuring.
is making Five Nights at Freddy's. And,
You're good. Thanks for being here, Chris.
And Dead by Daylight.
What are they doing?
Making Five Nights at Freddy's.
Blumhouse is making Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
And Dead by Daylight.
And
movie.
they're making a Dead by Daylight movie. I feel like the Five Nights at Freddy's one will be pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting too much of a Dead by Daylight movie, but I'll definitely watch it. Hopefully it'll be good. I think the Five Nights at Freddy's will be pretty good because that's actually a pretty cool story, honestly.
It's very dark.
The shit that's going on in that game, that's
dark.
actually pretty cool. Jason Lives. We got a bunch of these Jasons because Alex loves Jason.
I think.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I think this is part. Yeah, this is part 6. Jason. This is his first zombie form. This is when he first comes back to life. This is a lot of people's favorite Jason. And I could see why. It's not really my favorite, but he's pretty cool.
All these guys ago, they come with shit like I know this one. I like this one a lot. The one I showed already. It comes with his mother's head. It says mother's head right there.
Yeah.
And it's like campfire, see, that you can put up. These are a lot of people. I'm in some toy groups. They like to do what you call diorama, where they display them and put out cool little displays with their figures, and that's kind of what people do with these figures. I know there's one there's one that I like. These dudes, he goes Murder Burke Mondays. If you've ever seen the movie Aliens Part 2, there's a guy in that movie, his name is Burke, and he was a real piece of shit in that movie. He trapped Sigourney Weaver and the little kid in a room with a face hugger, and face huggers is the thing to get on your face and like impregnate you with a fucking alien, and then that bursts through your chest. Well, he was going to have a Sigourney Weaver and that little girl impregnated and then freeze them and smuggle them back, basically smuggling an alien, and and he was going to sell the aliens, and they found out about it, and they were gonna fucking kill you, they gonna kill him. And so this dude does Murder Burke Mondays, where he takes figures like this or any horror figure that he can find, and he displays that killer killing Burke, and he does it every Monday. It could be Frankenstein, it could be Jason, it could be Pinhead. Murder Burke Mondays are my favorite in that group because I can't wait to see how Burke's gonna get fucking murdered today.
That was part 4 Jason. Jason actually dies in that one, like actually dies.
Yeah. That's where he gets his he's got the scar on his head right there.
Yeah.
That's where little Corey Feldman hits him in the face with a machete and kills him.
Yeah. And he actually dies. This one's part 5. That Jason and that movie isn't actually Jason. A lot of people call him copycat Jason. It was actually a doctor, and his kid was at like a psych thing because he was mentally disabled, and he got killed by another crazy person. And they wanted revenge, so he dressed up as Jason and started killing everyone.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be my least favorite Jason.
Yeah. Besides part 9, he's my least favorite. This is my favorite zombified Jason. I love the way this Jason looks. Just everything about this Jason's perfect. Just look at him. I mean, just...
He's got a cool blood-soaked mask right there. That's a fun thing about these figures. They come with different heads and shit. One of the coolest customs I ever seen. Dude had the Hellraiser figure that I showed earlier. He had this figure. He had this figure right here, but he took the head off, and he took a Golden Girls action figure. Thank you very much. We've been collecting this stuff for a while. He took the fucking body of Pinhead, and then put Betty White's head on him from the Golden Girls, because they actually make Golden Girls figures just like this. And so it's Hellraiser's body with fucking Betty White's head on it. Every time I see that, I laugh my ass off. Every single time. It's hilarious. This is Freddy Krueger. This is the only Freddy. Well, I got a Mezco Freddy. We could show that in a little bit. Yeah. This is the only Freddy I got. I didn't really like the other ones, the way they looked, as much as this one. So that's why I didn't buy those. But I think he's king of the slashers just because of all the one-liners that he's got, and Robert Englund did such a good job. They'll never be able to make a Freddy movie without. I fear that anybody that plays Freddy Krueger will never be accepted by the community.
That's why the reboot Freddy, everyone says he sucks.
Because he did such a good job, and it's never going to be able to replace Robert Englund.
Yeah.
Bitch! He's like, welcome to prime time, bitch! And he's always saying shit like that, and it's hilarious. This is Turbo Man. If you ever seen, this is from a Christmas movie called Jingle All the Way. If you hadn't ever seen that, if you like Arnold Schwarzenegger at Christmas time, if you haven't ever seen Jingle All the Way, I suggest that you watch that because that's a funny ass movie. It's about him waiting to the last minute to get his son a Turbo Man. He can't get them anymore because they're all sold out, and the whole movie is about him trying to chase down a Turbo Man, and it is hilarious. It's so funny, man. Him and Sinbad, man, it's good. Arnold, I would say that Hugh Jackman's my favorite actor just because my mom loves him so much and she's brought him so much joy. But besides that, my favorite actor is Arnold Schwarzenegger. The Godzilla.
Godzilla versus Space Godzilla.
Godzilla versus Space Godzilla.
That's an alright Godzilla.
He's pretty cool.
This Godzilla right here is my favorite Godzilla ever.
Oh yeah.
This Godzilla.
Look how badass his face looks.
Is insane, dude. This Godzilla had to kill King Ghidorah 3 times in that movie. and Mothra, and this other weird kaiju. I forgot his name. Baragon. He killed 3 different kaiju and killed King Ghidorah 3 times.
Yeah,
It's
in
like-
that movie, got King Ghidorah, Rapscallion. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. How many? I don't. Well, is that a fucking? Is that a hell? If I know, there's a shitload.
There's
of
a
them.
lot.
Hell, if I know, there's a shitload of them.
Might be
But a
about
lot of
30.
them, I could say. I could tell you that if you haven't ever watched Godzilla, I could tell you what you need to watch. This one,
Yeah.
Godzilla All Out Monsters Attack, and you need to watch Godzilla Final Wars. Those are gonna be your best 2 if you want to watch one. Those are so good because a lot of when you're a little boy, if you got a little boy or if you're a little boy and you you go give that cat some food. If you expose your kid to Godzilla, he is going to love Godzilla, and he will sit through dialogue that he cannot understand, and just so he can see Godzilla. And that's what I did when I was a kid. And a lot of the action, a lot of the people parts in Godzilla aren't very entertaining. It's very boring. And, you're just here to see Godzilla, and it's very boring. But in this Godzilla movie right here, Godzilla All Out Monsters Attack, the parts with the people ain't so boring. It's got Don Fry in it from Pride Fighting, and it's got a bunch of other guys that were in Pride Fighting, and you might know them from back in the old school UFC days, and when they had Pride Fighting in Japan. If you want to see a spectacle, you look up Don Fry. I don't know who the Japanese dude is. You can look up Don Fry Crazy Fight, or just put in Don Fry Crazy Slugfest or something like that. You will see Don Fry in Pride Fighting fight this big Japanese man, and as soon as that bell rings, they both go into the middle of that fucking ring and they just start swinging. They just start swinging left, right hooks, and they're hitting each other, and they don't fucking stop. It is one of the best spectacles that the sport of fighting has ever seen. It might be the best spectacle that sport has ever seen. They beat the shit out of you. If you've never seen it, go look it up if you like fighting, because they beat the shit out of each other. Don Fry beats him, and they just sit there and hit each other for like a few minutes, probably 2 minutes straight, just hitting each other in the face. Bam, 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 bam. The way he's grabbing him and just hitting him, and then eventually that big Japanese man he falls down. And he gives up, and his face is already messed up, like instantly messed up. But I give kudos to both of them. Kudos to that big Japanese man. I'm sorry I don't know his name, but he put on a hell of a fight. So it's always hooray for the fighters of a good fight. It doesn't matter if you win or if you lose. All that matters is you go out there and you have a good fight, and that's all that really matters when it comes to that sport, if you ask me.
What makes Godzilla Final Wars so good for me is that Godzilla fights so many monsters in that movie.
Yeah, Godzilla Final Wars is a fun one. Let me get a good look at him.
Remember when he fought Zilla and that metal song started playing, dude? And it was just such a short fight, too.
Yeah. It's actually by Sum 41. The song that's playing right there is by Sum 41. That's a punk band, but they wrote like some metal shits because they really, really wanted to be a metal band. But they made it with punk rock instead.
Then that Japanese guy got mad they died.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, and that's what I'm saying. In Final Wars, Lordy Dark Floors. Yep, I have to look at that.
Nixie.
Yeah, but they yeah, Sum 41. I like Sum 41. I liked Does This Look Infected? That's the album that I like. Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. I like the one they did with Ludacris too, from Tropic Thunder. I always like that song as well. But Godzilla Final Wars, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll check it out for sure. I think I've heard. What was it again? Do it one more time. Lordy something. Swedish metal.
Lordy Dark Floors? Is that what it was called?
I'll look at it. I'll look back at it. I'm a pretty big metalhead here. I like all kinds of stuff, but mostly metal. I like some stuff. I like the artist named Sia. I like Sia. I don't like just metal. I like some stuff. Lordy's movie Dark Floors featuring the band. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'll check that out for sure, Quinn. The band's Gilly, okay. Okay, discount these things. Thank you all guys for being here so much, man. Thank you very much. There's another little tiny tune. Toonie Terrors Jason Voorhees. Infamous King, oh my goodness, with the hype. Mr. Infamous King. And a subscription. Did I miss that? I'm sorry that I missed that. Thank you for the raid, Discount Adidas. Thank you for that subscription, Infamous King. That's super hype. That's my man right there. Thank you for your grace, for your presence here today. That means a lot. That means a lot to me, Mr. King.
We're gonna do some Toonie Terrors.
Tony Terrors. I don't have a lot of these. They got an Elvira of these that I'd like to have. I've never seen her. They have Elvira that's like this too, Ultimate Elvira. I don't have that one. They have. I appreciate you. They have a Dracula. They just released the Universal Monsters. The only one I have is Frankenstein. I got him over there somewhere, but they have Dracula and Wolfman. But I really want the Dracula, and I really want the Elvira. I want the Elvira bad. If I saw the Elvira, I'm not going on the internet trying to buy it, but if I find her, I'm going to buy her. This is Nosferatu from an old vampire movie. This might be the very first vampire movie. I'm not sure. Well, no, but I guess Dracula would be the first one. I think he was actually played by, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look that up. He was the original one from a long time ago that was in black and white. Nosferatu. I think Vampire was a remake of that movie, which was pretty cool. I like Nosferatu. Here's your Tony Terrors, Freddy Krueger. Robert Englund, best Freddy Krueger forever. Bitch!
Some Beetlejuice.
Oh, there's the little Beetlejuice. I forgot that we had that goes with the other ones. That's the dad. That part always used to freak me out when I was a kid. Like when he pulls his face down and then she pulls her mouth open and her eyes come out. Like that part freaked me out. Oh man, look at the back of that. You see that Lydia in the red dress? Damn, I don't have that one.
Yeah.
I love Lydia Dietz. I'm gonna have to look for that one.
Yeah, she's pretty cool.
At a comic convention or something. That's one that I would actually very much like to have. You know, I went to the grocery store earlier, and I have to do my washing too, and I forgot to get laundry detergent. I don't think I have any laundry detergent in there, so it's either gonna wait till tomorrow, or it's gonna wait until after this. I don't think I'm going back to the store today. I don't even know where I got this little thing. Here's a little one. It's Bob Ross Deadpool. Bob Ross little Deadpool. Everybody loves Bob. He's doing a little happy little. He's going to do some happy little killings. Deadpool's going to do some happy little killings with that one. Here's a Black Series Mandalorian. Yeah, we're still good. Yeah, we're good. Black Series Mandalorian. I don't have many Black Series figures. I have this one and the one I showed earlier of Boba Fett. Star Wars is not really a toy collecting road I want to go down. Not too much. Yeah, it's just a little tiny one. With Bob Ross Deadpool, you gonna do some happy little killings? He's just a little one. Look how little he is. I don't know where the hell I got this. I don't know where that came from. King Kong, another King Kong figure. I think King Kong's a badass. I love King Kong.
King Kong's awesome.
He's got a big heart too. You know he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do. These things will look great out of the box, but we just don't take them out of the box. Alex doesn't want to take any of his stuff. I have seen him with his chicken. I've seen him in there with his chicken. I've seen him in there taking a shit.
Everyone's gonna love this one.
I've seen him doing a lot. Oh yeah, how do you know this guy? You like this one? Do you know who that is? It says it right there. I'm Pickle Rick! He's Pickle Rick, man. Fuck yeah, dude. He looks cool as shit. Like, look at all the shit he's got, dude. Pickle Rick, man. Dude, I love it. But I'll tell you who I really liked from that episode was the Jaguar. You know what I'm talking about? The Jaguar. Yeah. Man, Jaguar's badass, dude. Here's some Contras. Man, if you're as old as I am, you may have played Contra before. Regular Nintendo game. Super hard. Just where your code for was it up, down, left, right, fucking select square.
Yeah.
You know the fucking
Konami code.
The Konami code. That's where the Konami code came from. It gives you 30 lives. If 30 lives is gonna be enough for you to beat that game. There they are. They're tough, man.
No.
That's tough. Contra, dude. I had to have it. I had to have this. I think I ordered this. Like, I had to have it, man. Some of these are just like, it's just a rabbit hole. Like when I tell you, when I got that first one, that It figure. When I got that It figure, I mean, it's just a rabbit hole of shit, man. It just goes down, and you come home and you look up and like, oh my god, they make everything. They make Turtles, they make Jason, they make all this stuff. And I was like, I want to collect as much of it as I can. It's another Mortal Kombat figure, Cabal. What's up, Mr. Sand? Oh. I hope everybody's getting sick, man. We were sick last week. He had to go to the doctor. I had to go to the doctor.
Put it on.
That's his Infinity Gauntlet. I was like, man.
Press the stone in.
What is it? Next time, you can do something like that if you want to. Do something like that. It was like, but man, look how big Thanos' fucking arm is. It's like, my arm's not filling that out. We had to have one of these. It's pretty cool. Infinity Gauntlet. Looks like it needs to be washed a little bit. And that dog's been all over it. Needs to be washed. Here, put that back where you got it, please. Oh, this is my childhood. I loved this. When I was a child. Gremlins. How many of y'all know Gremlins? If you ain't ever seen Gremlins, you gotta see it. Where's the fucking remake of this movie, huh? Why they ain't gonna make another one of these? It's coming. They gonna make some more of this shit. This is a Christmas special. Oh, look at Gizmo right here. I was super happy when I found this. I was like, oh man, that's that Christmas one. I've been wanting that one. They are bringing a new one out. Of course they are. I didn't know that, but of course they are. It's about fucking time. I hope it gets maybe they can get the same dude to play it. I wonder how old he is and what's her name. Everybody had a thank you for that follow. Destruction 5633 or 563. Yes, thank you very much for that. Sorry I missed that. I know they are playable characters on Multiverses. That's pretty cool, man. That game was hype as hell when it came out. It fell off,
Yeah.
but man, everybody's thinking, man, maybe free to play is the way to go. It had like 1 million downloads in like the first day. And he was playing it. He was playing Iron Giant. I think he would like to play the Iron Giant on there. There's another It figure. That's your new school It.
Yep. He's more scarier than the other one.
I'll always be a Tim Curry man. Myself. I like the original It, but he's pretty cool, man. I ain't gonna say that guy didn't do a good job on it. He comes with a scary head. That scary head right there. I like that one. Didn't like the ending.
Didn't like the ending.
I didn't like the ending. This is my man Arnold Schwarzenegger right here from Terminator. I was looking for him for a long time before I finally found him. That's a badass figure right there. He's bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Terminator 2. This is Terminator 1. Terminator 2. Arguably the best action movie ever made. I would argue that this movie, the Terminator 2, is the best action movie ever made. You can call it science fiction action if you want to. What's your favorite action movie? What do you think's the best one? Mine's Terminator 2. Best action movie ever made. Still to this day. He's awesome.
He's the bad guy from that movie.
He's awesome. There's Robert Patrick. Robert Patrick plays the bad guy in that movie. Bad as hell. He's bad, man. Look at his fucking head. He got a little fucking head, split open head right there. Yeah. He's bad to the bone. Yeah, see, I'm right, T800. T800 this is the one you want right here. Bad to the bone. He's not hard to get, man. You can get him. He's not hard to get.
Man, this Xenomorph looks awesome.
Well, the Terminator 2 is the baddest ass action movie ever made. It's the baddest ass one, man. And aliens, I got an alien right here. They got a shitload of these. I didn't go too overboard on these, but he looks cool as shit. He's got an egg. He's got a face hugger. And it's a fucking alien, man. It's a xenomorph. Honestly, if I ever saw one of these things, I would be scared to fucking death of one of these things, probably. I mean, hopefully I can blow it away at a distance, man, with the acid, the fucking
Their
acid.
blood will
The
kill
fucking
you.
acid for blood, dude, and a face hugger. Oh my god, I would freak out if
Those
I
things
saw.
are very
I would
dangerous.
freak out if I saw a face hugger, man. Like, and I would argue that Aliens 2. I would argue, this is from Alien 1, but I would argue that Aliens 2 is the best science fiction movie ever made. And I know Star Wars exists. And honestly, Star Wars, I'm sure, yes, that's the best science fiction movie ever made. But besides Star Wars, Aliens 2 is probably the best science fiction movie ever made. Star Wars, although Star Wars did revolutionize the way films were made. With their fucking models that they did. Like, nothing like that had ever been done before. And they didn't expect Star Wars to make any money. They didn't expect it to be as successful as it was. But everybody went to see it. It got people out of their homes and into the theaters. And it got a shitload of revenue going in a time of depression. And then the action figures come out. And then that just generated more revenue. And Star Wars became a fucking phenomenon. So they never expected it to do like that, and it revolutionized filmmaking. That's why you got your fucking aliens. That's why you got your fucking Terminators. That's why you got all this shit. Before CGI, that's where practical effects fucking came from for science fiction movies, and it revolutionized the movie making and the world in a way because it got so much in a time of depression. It got revenue going and got people back in the theaters. It went up against, I think, American Graffiti. Is about the time that it came out, and it's like movies like Star Wars just weren't being made. But after that, they were. Everybody's like, oh, people really do like this stuff. And this is a badass one. I'm all about the Predator.
Predator's awesome.
Yeah.
They're like alien samurai. They're very honorable.
Yeah. If I saw a Predator, I would, probably get down and bow to him. And worship him as my superior, and maybe I would survive it. Because he's not going to kill you if he doesn't feel threatened by you. The predators want to hunt, and they want to challenge. That's why they kill the people that they kill.
There's a code in the Predator clan that if the person that they're hunting wants to do melee combat, they have to do it. It's very dishonorable.
Yeah, they're super honorable aliens, man. So Predators kick ass. There's a shitload of these, man. A shitload of these NECA Predators. But this is the only one that I wanted, really. The one from the original movie, he's my favorite Predator, but I did get this one. Just because I was surprised to see it. A big-ass Predator. Yeah.
That's a dishonorable Predator.
Is he dishonorable?
It's an assassin Predator.
He's a piece of shit Predator?
No.
Yeah. He don't have no honor.
Nah.
Yeah, I like the Predators, man. Some of their movies aren't great, but the first fucking Predator movie, man, that's another one of the best action movies ever made.
It's also discouraged to use the plasma cannon because it's easy. It's their most powerful weapon.
Yeah.
It's discouraged to use that.
So
but they can.
But he's going to use that against motherfucker that's shooting at him.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a statue of Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk. There was a shitload of hype on that game when it came out. So we got it. I watched Alex play it. I never played it that much, but
I played a good bit.
It's pretty cool. I didn't expect what was going to happen in that game, where like you kind of become or get like what Johnny Silverhand's like in your brain or something.
Yeah.
So you're kind of yeah. I wouldn't suggest playing it, but I got the figure. We're all about Keanu Reeves. It's pretty fucking cool. And what I didn't realize is you were actually going to like kind of be Keanu Reeves in that game. You kind of are. There's a cool Venom. Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was bad when it came out, and it had a
lot of bugs.
It had a lot of bugs in it. I'll tell you what, the worst gaming experience that I've ever had was Dying Light Part 2. That's the worst gaming experience that I've ever had in my life. I liked the first Dying Light, right? I was like excited about the second one. I waited for a long time before I played the DLC to Dying Light 2. Oh, you might be on ads now. I'm sorry if you're on ads. You didn't like the first Dying Light?
What?
The second one when it came out, I was happy about it when it came out. Man, it had the worst bugs that I've ever experienced in any video game to it. It had story progressing bugs to where you literally couldn't progress through the game. And like you would have to restart. And I tried to play it. I should have just waited until they fixed it. because they fixed it a little bit after that, and I got out of playing it, and I got to the point where they're gonna want me to grind on this fucking game. Like the grind, I was just not, I wasn't willing to do the grind on that game, and it was in such a bad shape when it came out that it pissed me off so bad. And I was like, don't you have game testers? Don't y'all fucking pay a motherfucker to like beat your game and like literally walk into every corner that you can find to try and find glitches? Like, did anybody test your fucking game before you put it out? It was so bad. That's a cool ass Venom statue. The symbiotes. I just about take it out so you get a better look at it. We like Venom. We're all about some
Jesus.
McFarlane Venoms.
That Batman's crazy.
That's Doomsday.
Is Batman Earth?
Yeah, but it's really Doomsday. I needed a Superman, and I got a lot of Supermans, but I like the way that one looked.
Yeah, Doomsday's crazy
And
looking,
that's a big
dude.
ass Doomsday. That's basically the death of Superman. That's where Superman, they have a fight, and cool ass panel in that book is my favorite Marvel character.
Venom.
Probably Hulk. Right offhand is
Venom.
it's probably Hulk, and his is Venom. So mine's probably Hulk. Rampaging Hulk, dumb Hulk, not smart Hulk.
Yeah.
But it's there's a badass panel in the Death of Superman in the book where who's your favorite? Who's your favorite Marvel character? Deadpool? I'm guessing. It's either Deadpool or Wolverine because you like Hugh Jackman. But when Superman and Wolverine, obviously, yeah. I wish I would have brought Wolverine's first appearance. I have it. My brother didn't want me taking it off his wall. My brother got me the first appearance for Wolverine a long time ago. We've had it for a long time. But I keep all my comics over at my brother's house. I just brought a few over here for today to show off. I'll probably keep them around. But there's a badass panel, Death of Superman, where they're fighting in the middle of Metropolis, and Ryan. Oh, they're doing. Wolverine's gonna actually be in Deadpool 3. Yeah, I love the feud between Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Their colorful little, cute little bickering that they do, and they talking shit to each other.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can only hope that Wolverine is in that movie a lot. It should be Deadpool versus Wolverine, and they should just be in it together the whole time. I hope he's in it a lot. I hope it's not just a cameo, man. I'm sure it'll be good, but man, I hope he's in it a lot. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good, but like I was saying, the Superman Death versus Death of Superman. There's a good panel on that last panel where Doomsday's uppercuts Superman, and Superman comes down on him with a double axe handle at the same time, like this. It hits him right in the face, and Superman's getting hit by the uppercut, and all the fucking glass out of the buildings in Metropolis fucking shatter. Like it's so loud, they like bam hit each other, and all the fucking glass shatters. And ultimately, they both die. They fight so hard that they kill each other. And that's the death of Superman. But of course, he gets resurrected. Some more Gremlins figures. I just loved the Gremlins when I was little.
Gremlins are awesome.
That's Ultimate Spike. Or Stripe, I'm sorry. Ultimate Stripe. Of course, they call him Stripe because he's got his mohawk. I love he's got a chainsaw and a skateboard. So that one's super cool. You gotta love him. I love the second one too. The second one was really good with lots of cute little Mogwai. I mean, everybody wanted one. Everybody wanted a little Mogwai, but thank goodness they're not real. We'd be in a world of shit. Yeah, Gremlins is mega OG, and do love it. Everybody loves the Gremlins. Like if you grew up in that era, if you was a kid, you definitely love the Gremlins. There's your Stan Lee. It's not actually signed by Stan Lee, but
Rip Stan Lee.
It's Stan Lee. Yeah, R.I.P. Stan Lee. He's responsible for a bunch of great superheroes as we know them today. You got your X-Men.
He's responsible for Marvel.
You got your X-Men, you got your Spider-Man, you got your Hulk, Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom. He's Galactus. He created him and Jack Kirby together. They created all those characters, like all of them. And I heard that the story goes that ladies just love Stan Lee. That's why I heard that he was a ladies' man. That's what I heard. That's what I heard about him. There's the Creep Show. I love Creep Show. The first one, really cool. Creep Show's cool as shit. I was excited when I found him. I found him in a local store. You have to travel. You have to travel just a little bit if you want to go try and find something cool like this in the wild where I live. Most of the time you order stuff like this online, which I try not to do, or go to a comic show or comic shop. Here's Bob Wiley from What About Bob. If you haven't ever seen What About Bob, that's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Starring Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. You might know Richard Dreyfuss from Jaws. This movie's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. He's got his little book there, Baby Steps, in his hand. It's so cute. He's basically got real bad problems that he's scared of everything. He's literally, I don't know what you call it, but he's afraid of everything to the point where he can't function in society. He can't hardly leave his house, and he finds Dr. Marvin, played by Richard Dreyfuss, and he drives his fucking shrink insane, and it's hilarious. It's so funny. Richard Dreyfuss actually steals the show, I think, from Bill Murray in that movie. If you like comedy movies, you want to laugh, you hadn't ever seen What About Bob, guarantee that movie will make you laugh. Guarantee it. There's your one. If you like this one, there's your Wolverine. That's your Old Man Logan Wolverine. Definitely wanted that one. Tried to stay away from buying Marvel too much because, like I said, there's just so many characters. It's just a rabbit hole I really don't want to go down. I'll buy comics. Here's a fucking Friday the 13th mess coat. It's a little bit nicer than your typical NECA figure. So it's a glare in there a little bit, but he got lots of heads and lots of weapons, and these ones, Mezcos, are a little more expensive, and they're made with better components, screws, so they're going to be a little heavier, they're going to be a lot more well made, and they're going to be more detailed, and they're for diorama. There's more toys for diorama. People like to set them up, and then
I've always loved this
oh
one.
yeah, that would be good.
I love that one. The way it comes down, like it's the thing.
There's just so many Marvel characters. Like I'm just like I don't even want to start trying to collect all those figures. This one's cool. It's like a little Pennywise dancing clown. That's what he is. Pennywise a dancing clown.
And at the bottom it has him dancing because he comes out of that and starts dancing.
Yeah. Ha That's funny, man. Yeah, he's a fucking freak in this movie. He's a fucking big spider. They're making another one of these too, a prequel, in which I guess he'll probably win, right at the end, because if it's a prequel, they're not very well gonna beat him. So that'll probably be good because he'll win. It's called something. I think it's called Dairy. Like, I think that's the name of the new It movie that's coming
Dairy?
out. I think it's just something about dairy. Yeah, that one's pretty creepy. And
It's awesome.
got Carnage.
I love Carnage. He's my second favorite Marvel character.
Yeah, that's Venom's. And Spider-Man's probably arch enemy there. It's probably Venom's arch enemy. Carnage. He's a psycho. I forget his name. It's a symbiote. Gets on a fucking psycho killer. Ain't a good mix.
Do you know what happened to our anti-Venom?
No, it's probably put up with the loose figures. Like I got loose figures. I got it nice. So this one's not. I'm not gonna be able to show you this one very good because he's wrapped up. But we also do have a Mezco Freddy. I think that's about the only Mezcos I got is Freddy and Jason Voorhees. I do have the Ghostbusters somewhere too.
This includes the Ghost.
Yeah, this is a Hunter from Destiny.
That's the Ghost.
Yeah, it comes with a little ghost. You got your little ghost. I had a Scorpions in. Gotta go in there, freshen up every morning, brother.
Oh, I love this Gremlin. that Gremlin's
Oh
awesome.
yeah, I like this one too, man. This one's if you saw Gremlins, you probably remember him when he's like.
They're crazy, dude.
I was excited when I found this one. I was like, oh, it's the flashing gremlin. It's the flasher. I gotta have it. I gotta have it, man. I gotta have it. It's gonna be fun putting all this shit up, chat. Oh, we're getting through so many. Got another Jason Halloween Ultimate Michael Myers. And another Michael Myers. I like his little jack-o'-lantern. Here's a Ghostbusters car. I had to have this because I wanted to go with my Mezcos. Never took it out. I gotta go in there and see if I can find my Ghostbusters Mezcos. They're somewhere in there. They're nice, man. It's like a big 10 of them when they come together. Here's some NECA Turtles. Because NECA doesn't actually just make car figures, they make all kind of shit. Got the other one. I got the only Legos I got Jabba's Palace, but it's put together somewhere. I'm thinking a box. I got Jabba's Palace, and I got the Ghostbusters car Lego. I got this Legos, and I got Jabba's Palace Legos, and I think that's all the Legos that we got. But Legos are fun as shit to put together. As an adult, I never put them together, but when I was putting together Jabba's Palace, and when I was putting together that Ghostbusters car, I was like, damn, how fun this actually is. I didn't realize putting together Legos was so much fun. Oh, I do have another Predator.
Fun fact about that Predator, that mask that he has there is the original mask that they were going to use in the first Predator.
Oh yeah, if you can see this mask.
That was the original mask.
The mask that he's got right there.
That was scrapped, but they wanted to make something a little more futuristic.
Yeah, that's what he was going to look like. And Jean-Claude Van Damme was going to play the Predator. Jean-Claude Van Damme was going to be the guy behind the Predator's mask and in the suit, but Jean-Claude Van Damme doesn't know how to behave on set. He had a drug problem and was abusive to people, and he wanted the fucking Predator to do his signature split kick. Like, he wanted to be able to do like kung fu moves or like, martial arts moves as the Predator, and they're like, nah, you're not. I don't know if I'm gonna get that. You're not getting the TV and the Nintendo. I don't think so. I love the Nintendo 64 though. But yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme wanted to do kicks and shit, and they're like, no, our Predator doesn't do kicks. They ultimately fired him, replaced him with I'm not sure what his name, but he's a tall, lanky black dude, and he gave the Predator the mannerisms that the Predator has, and was way better than Jean-Claude Van Damme was going to be. Not that I don't like Jean-Claude Van Damme. I love Bloodsport and Kickboxer, the original one, but he wasn't going to be a good Predator. We love the Evil Dead. This is Evil Dead Ashley.
Part 2.
Part 2. I saw those movies as a kid when I was growing up, and I love the Evil Dead. The camera like shifting through the woods and coming to you used to freak me out. Evil Dead freaks me out when I was a kid.
This is Old Man Ashley.
This is another one from the show that we all like. It's Ash versus Evil Dead. This is a newer one from the television show. They hounded this, man. The fans of the Evil Dead are relentless. Horror fans are the horror fans are relentless, man, and they were relentless on Mr. Bruce Campbell, and like, you have to do the Evil Dead movies. You have to do more Evil Dead movies, and the fans wouldn't shut the fuck up. They wouldn't leave him alone. So finally, he gave us a season. He gave us 3 seasons of Ash versus the Evil Dead, and we're gonna have to be happy with that. There's a little vinyls of Georgie. That Georgie's still cute. That's a cute little Georgie with his little boat. Rest in peace, Georgie, man. You got fucked up, dude. Here's Chucky. See, I like Chucky so much. Oh, he's got good little heads. And what I like about him, like I like him so much, is all the weapons he's got. Look at all those little weapons he comes with. They got a real nice one of him and Tiffany together, but I don't have that one. I should have bought that one. I didn't buy it when I only saw it one time. These are my favorite dudes. These are my favorite dudes from probably everything, and if that is anything, my favorite fictional character is Ryu. That's my favorite fictional character of all time out of all fictional characters. this is the television show. You didn't like the television show so much, or the one where he was animatronic. The television show is pretty good.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about the like the new movie they made,
Where he's actually just a robot.
It was fucking horrible. That was bad. Yeah, I didn't like that one either. But these are my dudes. Street Fighter 6 is hype. We're using my favorite.
The new one's really good because he's in it a lot. In the
yeah,
show.
the television show.
He's in it a lot, dude.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, the television show is pretty good. He's in it a lot, and the original guy does the voice for Chucky, and that's what you need if you're gonna have Chucky. You need Brad Dourif. I love Mark Hamill. The writing in that movie was bad. And you gotta have Brad Dourif being the fucking voice of Chucky. He's like, you fucking bitch. He's like, he's gonna talk shit to you, and he's gonna kill you while he does it. You gotta have Brad Dourif doing the voice to Chucky if you're gonna make a fucking Chucky movie. And this is from Batman and the Ninja Turtles. They have some cool ass comics, man. That's you can find that probably in graphic novel form, and they have an animated movie of Batman and the Ninja Turtles. And it's cool as shit because Batman crossover Ninja Turtles, you got Batman with the Ninja Turtles, and you got Shredder with Batman villains. And what happens is Batman villains get the ooze in them and get turned into monsters. So you got Bane's like a damn elephant or something, you know, and like the Riddler's like a fucking fox or something, you know. So it's cool as shit. It's really good if you like animated DC, if you like animated films. I would check that out.
Here's Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, y'all probably like this one. It's Arkham Asylum Batman's. That's another cool ass Joker. Had to have that one. With these two. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Favorite Joker.
This Thanos is pretty cool.
Here's a Thanos statue. When that came out, he's a big Thanos fan. Let's see if I can. Yeah, look at him. In here, he's got a cool picture. Thanos. Thanos is a bad man. And this is basically him from the cover of issue 4 of the Infinity Gauntlet, from the Infinity Gauntlet's 6-part series. War that took place in Marvel Comics, and on the cover of it, he's in outer space, and he's like got his thing, and it says "Come get me," and it's just a picture of him, and it looks just like that. Here, let me check this real quick. I'll make sure.
He killed off Iron Man. Well,
Okay, yeah.
Iron Man killed himself, saving everyone. So he didn't kill Iron Man.
Yeah,
Iron Man did die.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. was such a good Iron Man, though. Probably never replaced him. What we got here? Another Batman, another metal Batman. That's Batman Death Metal. That's why I got him, because he's Batman Death Metal. Ted Theodore Logan from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I love be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. This made Keanu Reeves became a star after this film. If you haven't ever seen Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, do yourself a favor and watch Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Yeah, some of those guys are so good in the damn Marvel universe, like Robert Downey Jr. Namely, I mean, it's going to be damn hard to replace him. I don't see anybody doing that good. I think what they were going to do, you're going to see Ironheart next, which is like a girl, and I heard Tom Cruise might play Iron Man next, but man, he did so good. I think the dude that played Thor, Chris Hemsworth, man, he's going to be hard to replace. Hugh Jackman's going to be hard to replace as Wolverine, man. And I think Steve Rogers, I think Chris Evans is going to be hard to replace as all those characters. But I don't like it when they do stuff. I don't like it when they fuck with my the way the shit that I like, the way it's supposed to be. When they go into it, yeah, I get it's a different verse. But when they change the history and make the movie themselves, the Guardians of the Galaxy did a good job of that, because Guardians of the Galaxy was nothing like Guardians of the Galaxy when it came out in a comic book. None of those characters were even in the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. They're all new. But I wasn't expecting much out of that movie. But man, that might be the best Marvel movie they've ever made, is damn Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, and it's like some people do such a good job, man. It's gonna be hard to replace them. So, you know, hopefully that's why they're just going to keep going with new characters and new movies. We might not see much Iron Man anymore. Probably not going to see much Thor.
We're not gonna see
No
much
more Captain
Drax.
America. Is Barney coming back? There's a funny story I saw. I watched a documentary about Barney. That's a hated ass dinosaur. As much as people that love dinosaur, boy, there's a whole documentary about Barney, the hate.
Isn't it called "I Love You, You Hate Me"?
Yeah, something like that. I started watching it. I was like, I never watched Barney. I never done it, and he didn't even watch Barney. That was a gray area when I was too old for that kind of shit, and it was long gone by the time he was a kid. So I never watched too much Barney. I actually never watched Barney, but I know who Barney is. But I didn't realize. Yeah, I can't. You had to watch. You used to watch it, so you're gonna watch the cartoon now. I didn't realize that had a whole genre of people that fucking hated him. Like really, people that really hated Barney. I was like, wow. You had people burning Barney merchandise. 98. You were 98. You mean you were 8? 98. Who's your doctor? That's Flash Gordon, ancient shits. If you know who Flash Gordon is, you're an old man like me or old woman. That's Flash Gordon, and he's even always the same time period. Phantom, I used to have one of these when I was little. That's the Phantom. That's Flash Gordon. You might know him from the movie Flash Gordon. Flash! Ah! He'll save every one of us. Yeah, born in 98. I'm a little bit older than that. Yeah, Flash Gordon's awesome. He's very awesome. This is the bad guy. This is a bad guy from Flash, Ming the Merciless. He's the bad guy. Flash is awesome as shit. I like Flash Gordon too. There's another little Harley Quinn that I got for his mother.
If you collect them all, you get King Shark.
Yeah, if you collect them all, you can get the King Shark. But I didn't collect them all. Just got the Harley because.
And you gotta take them out of the box.
Because she likes Harley, yeah, and you have to take them out of the box. There's been a lot of Flash comic books. There's Flash. He was a comic strip. There's cartoons. He goes this way back. Flash is old. Flash Gordon's old. So Venom, Eddie Brock Venom. I always like Eddie Brock Venom. He's big. He's a big tough man. Spawn. Damn, we're gonna get through this shit. We're gonna spend the whole time on toys. There's a cool Spawn figure. Mortal Kombat Spawn. Had to have it. Let me start passing them. Another Ace Ventura. Pet Detective comes with his monkey and his couple birds. I thought it was funny as hell. I was like, I can't believe they made one of these. I'm gonna buy it. It's hilarious. Gerald of Riviera. The Witcher 3. That's the first game I got for PS4. The Witcher 3. I actually beat it. Can't believe I beat that damn game. Batman, cool ass Batman. Yeah. I'm running out of room.
Sure you guys will like this one.
Oh yeah, you like him. This is Robin or Nightwing. Basically, this is Nightwing taken over by the Joker from the Batman Last Two Laughs. That's what happens to everybody in the Last Two Laughs. They start getting turned into fucking Joker shits. Here's my Frankenstein. I love the Frankenstein.
They make some stupid faces.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Queen did the soundtrack to that movie, and the fucking soundtrack's probably even more popular than the movie. Frankenstein. Oh, I like Frankenstein a lot. What we got here? Batgirl. I like Batgirl. That's why I got her. Plus, I think she looks cool as fuck. Some pretty good looking Batgirl. Here's a gold Noob Sabat. I didn't know they made these, so I just got that one because I was like, oh, look at that gold variant of Noob Sabat. Here's
Some stuff fell over.
There's another. Some stuff fell. Yeah, I'm piling it up. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is Superman taken over by the Joker. Also from the Batman Last Two Laughs. Pretty cool. Had to have it. Another Batman, because I thought this one looked really cool. Look how dark that one looks. Batman, Batman designed by Todd McFarlane.
We got a dark. This one looks.
Yeah, this is just another Doomsday.
Yeah.
Batman Earth 1. Yeah, I still like Superman. He's not a big fan of Superman, but I like Superman, especially when he's a bad guy. Like like in Injustice. It doesn't happen very often, but when Superman gets pissed off, man, good luck. Good luck fucking with him when he's pissed off. And it's cool. This is probably my favorite Mortal Kombat toys I got. It's Scorpion and Raiden. Cool ass little set right there. New Mortal Kombat game's coming out. It got leaked in a way they didn't really want it to be leaked, but yeah, I got a bunch of figures. We about getting through them.
Yeah.
Next time I'll show you some comics. I have to add some commands or show comics, show command. We'll try and burn through the rest of them. I got a couple minutes left. Harley Quinn from the Arkham Knight. That's probably my favorite Harley. I like her little Jack in the Box thing. This is my favorite NECA that I have. It's my favorite one that like these ultimates that I'm showing you. This is my favorite one. That's Biff from Back to the Future. He comes with his little sports automatic. This is the favorite NECA that I have. It's Biff Tannen from Back to the Future. He's a fucking asshole. He's a bully in that movie, but I loved his performance. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Break.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's about time for our stream to end anyway. I'm sorry about the ad break. It's another Back to the Future. This is Marty. Marty McFly. McFly. My favorite one. My favorite character from Back to the Future besides Biff is Marty's dad. That was played by Crispin Glover in the Phosphor. God, man, Crispin Glover's a weird dude. He makes me laugh my ass off. Sorry about the ad breaks. I figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with those things. And of course, I had to have Doc. That's Doc from Back to the Future. Only got a couple minutes left, Alex. We gotta get ready for the next one. Yeah, everybody wants a fucking hoverboard, man. I know y'all like him. This one's super cute. He's super cute. What's his name? What's this guy's name, Alex? I forget his name.
What?
He's from Trick or Treat.
I'm not really sure.
This is a cool ass. I'll have to get to this another time. This is a story about Joker when he has his face removed. Joker has his face removed and he's wearing his own face. And this is a pop from that. I'll talk about that more later when I have more time. There's Ghostface. Yeah, we're just about to give it up. That's too much shit.
Yeah.
That's too much shit's left. Is there anything else you want to show off? Mortal Kombat. You got any more Mortal Kombats over there? This is Ghostface. I don't have a whole lot of Mortal Kombat. Reinhardt, I can show you. What's Reinhardt was Scorpion, and oh yeah, there you go. Shao Kahn, motherfucker! I know you like that one. That's the one I like right here. Shao Kahn. I was real happy when I found this Shao Kahn. Scorpion, Shao Kahn.
And our Pennywise.
A little Pennywise Funko. Here, we're gonna have to get ready to raid this next man. Yeah, Shao Kahn's a fucking man. Chunk from doing a Truffle Shuffle from Goonies. Have you ever seen the I forget what it's from before we go Sub-Zero Funko from the movie. I thought the dude that played Sub-Zero in the new movie as she as it was really good. The guy that played Sub-Zero. Have you ever seen the Mortal Kombat fatality where Shao Kahn fucking like he gets behind you and like rips you in half? I forget which one it's from. It might have been from like 10. It's the one where most of the time you'll see him, he throws you up into the air and he hits you with his hammer and you explode and the blood comes down on him. But the other one, it's like, it shows you standing there and it's like he's behind you and he sticks his fucking arms through your chest and like rips you in half, and then it's just like him standing there. I was like, holy shit. Yeah, dude. That fatality's fucking sick, man. Alright, we didn't get to everything. I'm sorry we didn't get to everything. I'll show some comics off next time. We didn't get to the comics, but I need to raid our dude, Demi Bob. Let me make sure I can do this right.
Yeah, it's been fun.
thank you all for being here so much. Thank you for the affiliation. We did this to show appreciation to you guys for our affiliation. He's going to be back, I think, Wednesday to play Elden Ring. He's going to do some boss rush. He's got a lot of bosses lined up. I think after that I might do Resident Evil 2 demo. I haven't played the demo yet, but I think I might play that in just a little bit. I'm
Resident
excited
Evil
about
4.
Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4, best game ever again. Is it going to be the best game ever again? It might be. Yeah. Biohazard, that's part 7. And yeah, we had that one in VR. We played that one in VR, yeah. I loved all the Resident Evils. I've played all of the main ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you know, and some of the ones in between. My favorite Resident Evil is Resident Evil 1, Part 1, the original, because it's just nostalgic to me. And I love the first one. And I can't wait for Part 4 remake to come out. I'll probably play some of that for you guys. It's going to be the best game ever again. But we're going to go check out Demi Bob. Sorry we couldn't get to everything here. One more before we go. Captain Spaulding.
Captain Spaulding.
Captain Spaulding. This is my fun. This is my son's. Yeah, Village is fun. Village is it's a lot of fun. I would say the fucking Resident Evil Biohazard was like sort of like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fucking Part 8's like Disneyland. It's like action. It's fun. Part 8's a lot of fun. But we're gonna rate our man Demi Bob.
Dougie.
His channel's intended for mature audiences, just so you know that. That's our dog Nixie. She was free. We didn't have to pay a damn thing for her. So thank you very much for you guys being here. Thank you very much. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna play some games. Make sure you're hype as fuck when you get over there to Demi Bob. I'll see you over there. I'm gonna clean all this shit up, and we'll get hype as fuck when you get over there. Spam his emote, show him some love, just all that shit. Kick, scream, punch, pull, all that stuff. Don't stop. Give him a hard time if you want to, because he's gonna love it. Everybody loves that shit. Talk shit to him. Talk shit to him. Don't stop. Just give him hell, because it's gonna be fun. And we appreciate you all being here. Thank you very, very much at the Fairgrounds, Clown Princess Fairgrounds. We thank you so much for that, for the affiliation. We did it because of you guys. And we're going to continue to hang around here and support as much as we can and keep playing some games. We're going to play all the new games that come out. Never going to get the same thing from us. You know, here and there might be a week or a month. Here or there we'll play some Resident Evil. But we're always going to play the new shit. And we're never going to stick to one thing. So we hope to have a good time. Thank you very much, you guys, for being out here. I'll see you over there at Demon Bob's. If you're still here, be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes! That's our rule. I think we made it.
No? No one else here?
Yeah, let me know. Make sure you made it.
Nixie. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Huh, Nixie? What are you doing, Nixie? Nixie girl. Nixie girl. Nixie girl. It's a big baby. I think everyone made it. I think we're good. You're not even. They can't even see you right now. It's just a hat. Oh, that's good.
I haven't watched it. What is going on over here? Hey, Helldogs, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Hola, viejita. Awesome. Thank you, unspoken guy.
Amiga set me up, but she said you might have.
Viejita's getting turned up
Wow.
for what?
And we're done.
Yep. What was all that?
What do you say?